Hey guys, it's Kristin. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make this glass snowman. I am gonna show you some do's and don'ts throughout this video because I did run into a couple problems, so I wanna show you that so that you can avoid it. But let's jump into the video and I'll show you what you need and how to make it. For this project, you will need 2 or 3 glass globes. You'll need some Twinkle Lights, some stickers, and I have these on Cricut, or I will leave a link where you can buy stickers. You also need some hats. I'm just not sure which one I'm going to use yet. You'll need some white glitter. Then you'll also need some felt or ribbon for the scarf. And then we'll need some regular like Elmer's glue or Mod Podge with a paintbrush. And then you'll also need a hot glue gun. Before we jump any further into the video, if you guys are new, please subscribe and then don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some glue and we're going to glue the inside of each of these globes. We're going to do one at a time. So I'm just going to squeeze some in there and take my brush and we're just going to start painting the entire thing. Once you have the entire thing covered, we're going to sprinkle some glitter inside of here. So let me open this. Now I do recommend that once you get this in here and you mix it all around, to either dump it onto a piece of paper so you can keep using it, or just dump it onto into the garbage. So now you can use different colors for sure, but I want this when it dries to just look sparkly. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other 3, and then we'll have to let it dry. So now all 3 of these have been completely painted and filled with glitter. These will probably take like a full day to dry. So I just wanted to interrupt really quick to mention in this part of the video, it's really important that you let these globes completely dry and let the glue dry before you proceed. Now, because of my time schedule, when I was recording this video, I had to rush and do it. So the glue will eventually dry, but usually what happens is it gets kind of clumpy. Now, my daughter likes it because she thinks it looks like snow, but that's not really the right way to do it. So at this point, make sure you let them completely dry so that the glue is clear and there's no clumps. So the next thing I'm going to do is organize the lights. Now, the reason why at the beginning I said you could do 2 or 3 of these is because you can just flip this upside down like that, and then you'll just have 2. That's it. But my kids really wanted like a true snowman, which, you know, usually there's 3. So what we're going to do is we're going to still place this one like this, and then the other one's going to be on top. So this is what happens if you do not let this fully dry. You can see it's really clumpy, and I thought it was going to dry clear, but it didn't. So this glue is dry, and it dried really like thick in some spots, and it doesn't really look the right way. So you want to make sure you fully let this dry before you keep building your snowman. So I'm going to kind of make this a circle, and we're going to stick this in there. So you can see once it's dried, it'll look kind of cool. So now I'm going to take my other globe and we're going to put a little bit of this in here because we just want this little battery sticking out just a little bit. You don't really want it to be super visible, but you have to think about when you put it on the shelf. So if you want it to be hidden away, you'll want to stick this out. I want to say probably anywhere from 6 to 12 inches. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here to just kind of hold it in place, and then we're going to glue the 2 globes together. Okay, so now I'm going to put some glue around the edge, and then we're going to quickly put this one on top, and they're going to be glued together. Okay, and I'm going to add some more because it's already drying. Okay, and if it pulls up anywhere, you can just kind of stick some more glue in there. It is clear, so you're not going to be able to see it, but you just want to really seal that. So you can see it's clear, but there is going to be like that little trim. Now, this is where people would just do, if you just wanted 2, when you put the scarf on here, you're not going to be able to see it. If you do a 3rd one, you will be able to see that slightly, so it's just really up to you what you want to do. So now I'm going to glue the 3rd one on top of here. So we're going to put a bunch of glue up here. Again, like I said, very quickly, as quick as you can, because it dries really fast. We're going to stick that right on top, make sure it's even. So there's the 3rd one, and they're all stuck together really good. Now, because I decided to do 3 globes instead of 2, I am gonna need a second set of lights. You don't have to do this, so I'll turn this on, and let me put the hat on so you can kind of see. So you can see, like, it all glows still, but the top isn't really glowing that much. So that's why I'm gonna use another one. So I'm gonna put the next set of lights right in here. Now, because this is all gonna be, this is gonna be the front, so when I turn it around, I wanna try to match these up so that they're in the same spot. And you can actually like glue this down if you want so you don't see it. But I'm just gonna probably just leave it hang, but you just wanna make sure it lines up with the other one. So now I have the 2 lights in the 3 globes. So that's what it'll look like. Obviously, like, these things are gonna clear up once it dries. But then the top is just like hollow. So I'm gonna glue this hat to the top. So it's important that if you wanna do the 3, you find something that is big enough that will fill that entire space, that whole circle. So now I'm gonna put some glue along the edge like I did last time. And then we're gonna put our hat right on top, like that. And just hold it down. So now we're gonna make our scarf. You can either use ribbon or felt. I'm gonna be using ribbon just because it's easier for me, but you can take some felt and you literally just cut a strip like this and tie it around and just tie it like you would a scarf. So I'm just gonna cut about 2 feet of ribbon, that way I can wrap it around, tie it, and then whatever's left over I can cut. So now we're gonna put the scarf on. So you can just kind of wrap that around. So there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can tie it in a knot, but what I think I'm gonna do is because I want it to lie flat, I want it to be thick like that. So I might put a piece of glue here, and then that way the scarf will just hang down like that. So I don't know if you can see, I just tied it in a knot, but like folded it over sort of. So it's not really like a knot, because I'm just trying my hardest to keep this part of the scarf thick and not folded over. And now I'm gonna put a piece of glue right here to hold it. All right, so we've got that on there, but the scarf is a little bit too long for what I like, so I'm just gonna cut this a little bit, probably to here. So we wanna get this so it's lined up with the hat. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of glue under here so that the scarf doesn't move around. So now I just need to put on his face and the buttons. Okay, so I'm gonna take my stickers that I made and we're gonna put it on the face. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So now we're gonna put the buttons on his little belly. So here's the final product, and I think it turned out really good. I just put him on our little shelf next to the tree, and then the buttons in the back, you know, you just turn those on when you need to. But I think overall it turned out really good. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, leave me comments below so I know you were here, or if you want to leave me other video suggestions. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and then hit this bell so you're alerted when I upload a new video. And I'll talk to you later.